The story of Starbucks is one of the most remarkable business transformations in modern history. What began as a small shop selling coffee beans in Seattle's Pike Place market grew into a global icon, redefining how people experience coffee, community, and convenience worldwide. At its heart is the vision of Howard Schultz, who turned a modest roaster into a cultural phenomenon. This narrative traces the journey from humble beginnings to a multi-billion-dollar empire, highlighting key challenges, triumphs, and the enduring principles that fueled its success. The humble origins, 1971 and the founding trio. In 1971, three friends, Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Boker, opened the first Starbucks store at 2000 Western Avenue near Seattle's historic Pike Place Market. Inspired by Alfred Pete's gourmet coffee roasting in Berkeley, California, they focused on selling high-quality whole coffee beans, teas, spices, and brewing equipment. The name, Starbucks, came from the first mate in Herman Melville's Moby Dick, evoking seafaring adventure and the romance of coffee's origins. The early days were simple. The founders emphasized premium Arabica beans sourced ethically, roasting them in small batches to preserve flavor. Customers were coffee enthusiasts who appreciated the difference between commodity-grade cans and fresh roasted specialty coffee. By the late 1970s, Starbucks had expanded to a few locations in Seattle, with steady but modest growth. Revenue in the first 9 months was around $46,000, and the business remained a local wholesaler and retailer. Zev Siegel sold his shares in 1980, leaving Baldwin and Boker to steer the ship. Enter Howard Schultz, the spark of change 1981-1985. The turning point arrived in 1981 when Howard Schultz, a sales representative for Swedish kitchenware company Hammarplast, noticed unusually large orders of drip coffee makers from Starbucks. Intrigued, he visited Seattle and was immediately captivated by the store's aroma and passion for quality. In 1982, Schultz joined as director of retail operations and marketing. Schultz quickly pushed for innovation. He convinced the founders to experiment with brewed coffee and espresso drinks. In 1984, the first Starbucks Café Latte was served in a downtown Seattle store, an instant hit that proved demand for Italian-style beverages. The real epiphany came in 1983 during a business trip to Milan, Italy. Schultz was mesmerized by the city's espresso bars, cozy, social hubs where people gathered daily for espresso, conversation, and community. He saw the third place, a space between home and work, where coffee fostered connection. Returning to Seattle, he urged the founders to replicate this model, but they resisted, preferring to stay focused on bean sales. Frustrated, Schultz left in 1985 to start his own venture, Il Giornale, Italian for the daily newspaper. Using Starbucks beans, he opened coffee bars serving espresso drinks in a warm, inviting atmosphere. Il Giornale succeeded rapidly, proving his vision. The bold acquisition and rapid expansion 1987-1990s. In 1987, opportunity struck. Baldwin and Boker decided to sell Starbucks, now with about 17 stores, to focus on Pete's. Schultz, backed by investors including help from Bill Gates Sr., acquired the company for $3.8 million. He merged it with Il Giornale, rebranded everything under Starbucks, and became CEO. This marked the birth of the modern Starbucks. Schultz's strategy was aggressive yet principled. He aimed to open stores quickly while maintaining quality. By the end of the 1980s, Starbucks had 55 stores, expanding beyond Seattle to Chicago and Vancouver, Canada. Key innovations included offering full health benefits to all employees, even part-timers, in 1988, a revolutionary move inspired by Schultz's father's struggles with unstable jobs, and stock options bean stock, to make workers partners. The 1990s saw explosive growth. Starbucks went public in 1992, raising capital for expansion. Stores popped up across the U.S., with the iconic green siren logo becoming recognizable. Frappuccino blended beverages launched in 1995, becoming a massive hit. International expansion began in 1996 with Japan, followed by Europe 1998, and China 1999. By 2000, Schultz stepped down as CEO, remaining chairman, with the company boasting thousands of stores and billions in revenue. Challenges in the transformation era 2000s. Success brought growing pains. Rapid expansion diluted the brand's magic, stores felt crowded, service inconsistent, and the third place experience faded. By 2007-2008, the global financial crisis hit hard. Comparable store sales declined, stock plummeted, and critics said Starbucks had overexpanded. In 2008, Schultz returned as CEO to transform the company. He closed underperforming stores, over 600 in the U.S., retrained baristas, and refocused on coffee quality. He shut stores for a day to retrain staff on espresso artistry. Investments in ethical sourcing, fair trade, CAFE practices strengthened. Mobile ordering and loyalty programs, Starbucks Rewards boosted convenience. By 2010, the turnaround succeeded, sales rebounded, and the company emerged stronger. Global dominance and modern era 2010s-2020s. Under Schultz and successors like Kevin Johnson and Laxman Narasimhan, and later Brian Niccol, Starbucks continued innovating. Drive-through formats, partnerships e.g., with Nestlé for at-home products, and digital advancements fueled growth. The company emphasized sustainability, committing to ethical sourcing, reducing waste, and supporting farmers. By the mid-2020s, Starbucks operated over 40,000 stores in dozens of countries. In fiscal 2025, revenues reached approximately $37 billion, with ongoing expansion plans for 600 to 650 net new stores in 2026 and over 2,000 by 2028. China became a powerhouse market, over 8,000 stores, though challenges like competition and economic shifts persisted. The company navigated labor issues, inflation, and post-pandemic recovery while maintaining its core as a coffee-first brand. The pillars of Starbucks' success. Several factors explain Starbucks' enduring triumph. Visionary leadership. Howard Schultz's passion for the Italian coffeehouse model and, third place, concept created a unique experience. His multiple CEO stints 1987-2000, 2008-2017, interim roles, showed commitment to revival. Customer-centric experience, premium coffee, cozy ambiance, personalized service, and consistency built loyalty. The brand became a daily ritual. Employee focus, treating partners with benefits, stock ownership, and respect fostered low turnover and high service quality. Quality and innovation, strict bean standards, new drinks e.g., pumpkin spice latte, and digital tools kept the brand fresh. Ethical practices, commitment to sustainability, fair trade, and community involvement enhanced reputation. Scalable model, balancing company-operated and licensed stores enabled rapid, profitable growth. Legacy and future. From a single Pike Place stall to a global powerhouse serving millions daily, Starbucks' story is about transforming an everyday product into an experience. Howard Schultz once said success isn't just size, it's about humanity, one cup at a time. Today, with strong momentum in 2026 positive comparable sales, revenue growth, Starbucks continues evolving while staying true to its roots.